Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2019 and Eastern Resurgence with BFC Dynamo. In today's episode, it is a double live come for you. We're picking up where we left off after the win against Rafnau with two matches, one against Babelsberg, and then following that we will take on Halberstadt. With the goal of not losing either of them, we are going for the record today of most games unbeaten in a row in this division, in this tier. The record is held by RB Leipzig from 2012 to 2013, and the record is 30 matches. We have been unbeaten for 29 league matches. So a draw or win against Babelsberg will equal the record, and then the same against Halberstadt will be a brand new record. So that's what we're going for today, and then after that we will play a few games off screen and try and get a bit further ahead in the series. But today's about breaking another record. We broke one last season with too many draws, the most draws. Can we break another record today? And we have got a few days before the game, just because I think it might be a good idea to go through some transfers. We're almost on the day though, but we're going to look at some transfers and see what else we need to bring in. But we're getting guys like this guy, Burke, 16. We want players that are going to jump straight into the team. So while he is a good option long term, we need players that are going to jump in the team now. Like Beersdorf here from Leipzig. Is he available on loan? He is actually. I needed playmaker though. He's not really what I want. So we'll have a look at someone else. Anton Ruka is a centre back. We've got too many of those. Not too many, but we've got enough of those. Oliver Bias, he plays on the left. He's also available for the right hand side, but we'll keep an eye on him. Max Winter, 18-year-old. Again, he's just a bit more defence minded. There might not be a bad idea. We might need an extra one of those, but I think we need a proper playmaker. Yusufu, again, ball winner. Niklas Erlbeck might be an option from Jena. He's a bit more advanced though. I don't really want a player that's actually essentially a second midfielder. So again, not what we want. And the same with Müller as well. So these guys aren't really right for us. Now, last episode we did win the opening match in our season. Although we scored the goal with the one and only highlight of the match, which came in the last minute, in the 93rd minute of the match, getting our goal. That was the only thing that happened in that match. There were no other chances for either team. So I'd like to see better. Mijak does not want to join us. We tried a good 4 times. He's not interested in joining us again on loan. He is a great midfielder. And for our level, he's too good for this level. He operates at a 3rd division level. He has a potential to be a Bundesliga player. He is too good for us, and he knows it. So he's not going to join us, meaning we will need to get a playmaker in. But we haven't found the right one yet. But on to the match, the first match today. Babelsberg versus Dynamo. Babelsberg are just about favourites. We won our first match. They drew their first match, and that was against Moselswitz. So we'll see what happens here. This could go either way. I just don't want to lose it. I want to keep this run going. If we can avoid defeat here, we will equal the record. So that's what we're going for. Do we want to stick with the same team? I think we do. I was wondering if we can swap those guys around. I think we will swap these round. We'll have Twadzik on the right hand side. We could put McConnell up alongside Schultz. I think we'll do that. But yeah, I think we'll stick with the same team. We'll just swap these guys round. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's send that out. And let's see what happens. So there's a 4-2-4 against a 4-4-2. Anyone here that I need to look out for? That's not the Salah we had, is it? It is. He's at Babelsberg on that non-contract. So we're facing a former player. They're playing him as a right back though, which is interesting because he was very useful for us as a winger. So that's an interesting one. They're facing a former player. And the team talk's gone well. They're looking happy. So let's see what happens with this match. We can just avoid defeat. We equal the record set by Leipzig in 2013. So we're going to try and break it. And first minute of the match here. There was actually, I think this is a highlight. And it's Mark Brasnich on the ball. This could be an early chance here. Schultz here. Here's McConnell who got the goal on his debut. And he's just got another one. 2 goals in 2 games. And a minute into the match, we have a 1-0 lead. Now McConnell, 2 goals, 2 games. What a start to his Dynamo career. We'll see this again. It was Brasnich was kind of forced out wide. Played the ball for Schultz. And then McConnell, a good sort of 25 yards out, took one touch, took a shot and beat the keeper. Fantastic goal. That's 2-2 for him now. Scored right at the end of the last match and he scored right at the start of this one. Brilliant stuff. And 4 minutes coming up, and it's another highlight for us here. Azemi with a header forward. And Lionel Salah here, the former player of us, of course. And here's Solback. That was a bit of a heavy one, and I thought that was going to be an own goal for a second, but Gladrow with the ball forward. Okada now. Schultz. And looks for Igbingle. Finds him, and he's found a way through, but can only hit the post, or is it blocked by Bloom? I don't know, but they've got a corner from it. At least we've kept it out, but now we've got to defend the set piece. Hoffman's going to take this, and it's headed away by Schultz. Okada's going to look to bring this forward again. Hoffman goes for another cross this time, and it's found Ryman on the other flank, and it's a header, and it's not a great one. Come on, let's clear this danger now. Schultz, get rid of the ball. Okay, I think we're fine. We've weathered that storm, but there'll be plenty more. We've got lots of possession at the moment. I'm going to go for a more positive start. We're going to ask them to get creative and try and get a second goal before half-time. That would really put us in a good position for the second half. I think we've been the better team. We deserve our lead. We've defended solidly. We defended that little spell there. So we've done well so far. But half an hour into the game, there's still plenty of time to go. 38 minutes on the clock as a throw-in for Babelsberg. Here is Schultz on the ball. On a yellow card, so hopefully we'll take advantage of that. Here's Hoffman. And now Salah. Salah sort of a bit central at the moment. And he's brought down by McConnell. That's a great tackle by the German Ethiopian. And now Azemi. And that's a ball for Urkic. Now, can we create a chance here? That's a good cross. And Brasnic is on there. And Brasnic opens his account for the season. Urkic with the assist. And it's 2-0 before half-time. Really good first half here. And it looks like we're going to equal Leipzig's record unless we have a bit of a meltdown, which hopefully we won't. Azemi, a ball forward for Urkic. Good control. A couple of touches and a nice cross. And then Brasnic with an athletic volley to get on the end of that. And it's a 2-0 lead now. Deservedly ahead. Definitely so. We've been a much better team and we've really limited Babelsberg. Just 2 shots for them. And we've got winning possession game as well. So that's a very good first half. I think that couldn't have gone much better. We go straight into the second half. Let's try and sort of hold on to this. A clean sheet would be fantastic. So let's see if we can keep this going. I mean, a third goal would be lovely. I mean, we haven't scored more than 3 goals in the competitive game yet. 4 would be a dream. But we'll see what happens. I'll take a 2-0 win. I don't really mind that. But we've got a throw in here. 57.5 minutes. Pat Twardzik on the ball. McConnon could have another shot from range here. He's going to go for it. It was off. It was off target. Free kick here for Babelsberg. Okada. That was a dangerous one. And Igbinagle's offside. Going to try and play it a bit safe now. We're going to drop the wingers back a little bit. And we're going to bring on Paul Milder on the right-hand side. So one change made. Just try and play a little bit more defensive. Urkic on the ball here. But he's dispossessed by... I don't know if that's Koch or Koch. I'm going to say Koch and be just a bit safer. 63 minutes. And possession here by Babelsberg. Let's see if we can get it off them and stop them from scoring here. Wolf. Wolf goes for goal. Wasn't far off target. That was a close one. Let's go for a tighten up. Let's just try and sit firm. Come on. Sit nice. Last 20 minutes. Can we hold on? Got a few tired legs out there, which is a bit of a concern. Especially Schultz and McConnon. McConnell's on a yellow as well, but we could bring on Tziki. Metzala? I think we'll go Tziki as Metzala. And we've got one more change we can make. We could take off Urkic or Azemi or Schultz, but we don't have another midfielder. So I think it'll be a wide player coming off. But we've had a really good game here. I mean, we may not have had a goal in this half, but we've defended well. We've had a really good performance here. One of our better performances so far. Really good. Go for another praise because the guys have played really well today. And that's going to be a red card for Schultz. Tackling his namesake. I think he's jealous because he's got an extra E. But we're now against 10 men. Let's just make our last change. Who can we take off? Let's take off Urkic and let's bring on Bristad. Against 10 men now, we should be okay here. But I'm just going to go defensive just in case. Last couple of minutes. And it looks like we're going to come away with a 2-0 win and a clean sheet. So we will level with Leipzig. We will equal their record here. Hopefully in the next match against Halberstadt, we can beat their record. Halberstadt finished close to the bottom last season. So hopefully we'll beat them. But that's a 2-0 win full time. An early goal from McConnell and then Brasnic on 39 minutes. Really good performance. I really can't fault that at all. That was a good win. Away from home, 2-0, clean sheet. 2 wins from 2, which is brilliant. Excellent stuff. I mean, I think we won 2 out of 6 in our 2 out of 6 in our last season. And we've won 2 out of 2. So Excellent stuff. We've got an achievement there as well. I think it said top form or something like that. So we'll have to see what that is in a minute. That's our 30th match unbeaten. I imagine it's that. Your team hasn't lost in 30 matches. That's exactly what it is. So excellent stuff. And hopefully we'll beat the record with the next match. But the immediate prediction is bottom. So we should be firm favourites for this. We're away from home, but we should be favourites for this. We've just won 2-0. Hopefully we'll win again. Now, this will be our third match in 8 days, so we may have to rotate a little bit, make a few changes. I'm not sure what tiredness it's going to be like, so we may have to rotate. We'll get some players some match fitness with the under-19s as well if they're not playing. So let's jump into it then. 2 wins from 2 for us. They've got a draw and a defeat, as I said. We're 5-4 favourites for this, so hopefully we'll win it. What's the fitness like? The only concern is Schultz. And Urkic is a little bit tired as well. So we could change that. What's Urkic been like? He's been okay. I think 89% is okay. I think we can risk that. We've got a full week break after this as well. I'm not sure about Schultz though. I'm going to go Tziki over Schultz. We'll have Schultz on the bench. So it's another 4-4-2 we're against Halberstadt. And they've got these guys here. I don't know any of them. I don't know why I would. This is the German 4th tier. In theory, this one should be easier than the previous match. So I'm hoping that we can get another good result. Let's go for it. Again, the team's not gone well. Let's see what happens. We're in the white today, though. We were against Halberstadt playing in the red. So we're in our away kit, or is it our third kit? I don't know. But let's see what happens. I'm expecting another good performance here. Hopefully we get one. Stojanovic with a free kick here, and that's hit the post. Early chance there for Halberstadt from the dead ball. We've had 70% possession. We've just had our first shot. Every time I go to say we haven't had a shot, we have a shot. Loads of possession at the moment, but just can't get forward. Here we go, throw in. Silva's got the ball. Azemi. Silva to Urkic. And that's a good cross. Brasnic with a header. And it's hit the post and it's cleared. That was a good chance there. Oh, we've got a corner. I thought they went for a throw-in, but Twadzik here to take the corner. And that's headed over by Turhan. And it's another corner ball now. One of these will go in eventually. Twadzik on the other side this time. That one's not too good. There wasn't really anyone in the 6-yard box though. We're all sort of hovering outside. Bloom here, and that's the end of that. Come on, let's build on that. Come on. We've had some shots. We've got the possession. Again, I think we'll go positive. We've got more of the ball. We'll try and go positive. But half-time approaching. No goals, but we're not losing. I'll take a draw. As long as we don't lose, that's fine. I'm going to say we've been disappointing though, because it hasn't been great. Second half, let's go. Brasnic with a free kick here, and it goes in 1-0, 50th minute of the match, a second goal in as many games for Brasnic. 1-0. I think we're going to beat the record. I'm hoping we do. We just need to make sure that we hold this now. And yeah, that keeper was not getting to that. That was as close to the post as you can get with still being in. That did make sense. We'll stay positive. We are got loads of possession. We've had more shots than them now. Silva with a free kick. And Urkic is going to get to that. Oh, that was very close to going in. That was inches wide of the post. Frustrated then with the team talk. I went for an encourage and that didn't work. Right. Let's make some changes. Urkic is getting very tired out there. So we're going to take him off. We'll go with Brewster. We'll give him some game time. And I'm going to take off Silva. No, I'm not. I'll leave him out there. We need another left back, I think, actually. Looking at it, I don't think we have another one. So we'll have to get one of those in. I think we'll take off Azemi. And we'll bring on... We're going to bring on... No, we're not going to bring on Thiele. We'll put Twadzik up top. And we'll bring on Milder for the right-hand side. So we'll make that. We'll make a couple of changes. And hopefully hold on to this. Just the one shot on target for our opponents. So again, I think we've been the better team. But we're just going to go back to balanced as we've got the last sort of 15 minutes or so. And we'll go for a tighten up as well. But it looks like we're going to hold on to this. We're still leading 1-0. We're into the last 10 minutes. I think we'll be okay. McConnon off. Schultz on. Corner here for Twadzik. There could be a 2-0 lead here. It is. But Broystedt was surely offside. He had to be. It kills a bit of time. So that's okay. I think we know he's offside. Look. He's about 4 yards offside. Into injury time, we are going to break a new record. Leipzig are no longer holding that. And now it is BFC Dynamo with the longest unbeaten streak in the league. It's not the most flattering of unbeaten streaks. There are definitely more draws than wins. But it's an unbeaten streak nonetheless. It's not exactly the Undertaker, but it's good enough for me. The defending has been on point in our first 3 games. I cannot fault it. It's been brilliant. I mean, it's been 3 clean sheets. We've not conceded a goal yet. So it could not have gone much better. 3 wins from 3. We're joined Halle and First Valda all on perfect starts. We're having a really good start to this season. Compared to last year, it really couldn't have got much worse. But we've started this so well. I think we might be in a chance of getting promoted this season. Dynamo's 31 games unbeaten from Saturday 8th of September 2018 is a new German Regional Division Northeast record. So that's just in the Northeast. I didn't know if that counted other regions or not, but in our division at least, we've set a new record that's almost a year old. We haven't lost in 11 months at this point. So that's great. That's excellent stuff. Try and keep it going as long as we can. If we can make it a year, if we can get as far as Luckenwalde without losing, that would be brilliant. But Halle coming up, they started very strongly as well. That's going to be a tough match. So hopefully we don't lose that one. But that's going to be one of our toughest matches coming up. So that's going to be a real challenge. I think we will try and do some games off screen now, and we'll try and skip ahead a little bit, 5 or 6 matches. So yeah, we'll try and get a bit further ahead. I'm not going to play every single match live, but we will do double live comms now and then. Like I said, I think we'll go with First Valda actually. There'll be 5 games off screen. Or we could go with TB Berlin, but they're bottom. I think they've lost their 3 matches. No, they've got a point. They've got a point. I think we'll go for First Valda. I think we'll face them next time round. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're turning up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. I'll see you next episode. Let's see how long we can extend this unbeaten record. 31 games and counting. Can we extend it? I don't know. Can we go up to 40? Is that going to be possible? I don't know, but we'll keep it going as long as we can. Try and make that record very tough for other teams to beat. But thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.